I'm unsure when the idea took hold, but when it did, it wouldn't let go. Finding the refugee camp again became an obsession, wrapping itself around my consciousness like tendrils reaching for the elusive January light. I would lie in bed at night, my eyes closed, and map out the place in my mind. Our family's cramped living quarters, behind a ditch by the red dirt road, next to the soccer field across from the commissary. The large trees with hibiscus flowers blossoming in the sun. The tent where films were projected on hanging canvas. Rusty buses that chartered refugees away to new lives. When sleep finally overtook me, I would dream of the open sky folding in on itself, children roaming through curtains of monsoon rain, my mother's slight, electric figure standing in line for rations, me, a lightning rod, jolting awake. With the glare of the city sneaking in through cracks in the blinds, I sometimes couldn't tell if I'd made up the past, if the refugee camp in Thailand was ever real. It had been decades since my mother, my siblings, and I fled post-war Vietnam and arrived at the refugee camps in Thailand, where we were processed by the United Nations and granted asylum. In a black and white photograph documenting our first moment as refugees, my mother holds a placard with the number BT001401. Her lips are pressed together, sealing tension. Shallow eyes bear exhaustion, like something inside her had been snuffed out. Clipped to each of our collars is a number from 1 to 5, my mother first, and me, the youngest child, last. No one is smiling, but everyone, except me, is dutifully looking straight into the camera to be captured on film. I am errant, my face turned slightly to the side, eyes downcast. Either I'm a child who can't follow directions, or I'm already on a path away from the narrative given to me, searching for pieces of a broken story. Every time I look at this photo, I want to reassure this new family that they will be all right, that they are safe. I think of my father, missing from the image, anxious to leave Vietnam and join us at the camp. He was still alive when this photo was taken. One day, remembering this photo, I Googled Panat Nikom, the camp we stayed in the longest, the final one in a series of camps. The first result I got was a Google Maps location that told me it was in Chonburi province, not far from Bangkok. In its place now were newly built military barracks and a government office surrounded by large patches of brown and green fields. I scrutinized the curling shapes of the Thai script and zoomed in on the tops of buildings that looked like tiny Monopoly pieces.